Hello dear traders. Thank you so much for helping us. All forms of assistance can be found in the description. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to give your like in advance. Your like is extremely important for the development of the channel Guru.Markets. Now we will analyze the main fundamental indicators of the company Delcath Systems Inc., ticker DCTH. Review based on data as of June 21, 2024. According to Classification Guru.Markets, company Delcath Systems Inc. belongs to the subcategory Cancer Cure. 25 organizations take part in the analysis, and this is very representative. Let's start with summary information about the company. If you're interested, you can pause the video. We propose to study all the indicators of the corporation under study more thoroughly. Access to the table with the classification of tickers is free and free. Thank you very much for your repost, as well as other support. It all helps a lot in my work. Market capitalization of the company Delcath Systems Inc. is $0.23 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $6 billion. Delcath Systems Inc. has a share of 3.729% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.01 billion. With a subcategory balance sheet capitalization of $4 billion. Delcath Systems Inc. constitutes a share of 0.372%. Comparing the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share Delcath Systems, Inc. DCTH, in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 3.729%. The book value is 0.372%. This is 90% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The financial liabilities of the organization under study amount to $0.008 billion. Financial liabilities to book capitalization account for 80% of the company's capital. Rating based on the level of the company's debt obligations. Tolerable, 0 points. The ratio of a company's stock price to its profit is 0. Average in subcategory 0. An assessment of the company's market price to earnings ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$50 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is very bad for the company's price. Assessment of expected future profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 49. The subcategory average is 9, which is 444% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the stock market value to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $0 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown, which is very negative for the company's price. An assessment of estimated future sales volumes compared to those in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. If you are interested in this analytics, then we ask you to subscribe to us and click on the bell. It is free for you. You will be the one who will greatly help the development of this project. The margin is -1080.7%, with the average in the subcategory minus 197.3%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 883.4%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 2.083%, which is 79% less than the market capitalization share. And this fact shows the discrepancy between the company's market price Delcath Systems, Inc. DCTH, rather towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is equal to $2,972,000. Whereas for the subcategory $1,661,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 78.9%. Estimation of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $0,000. With the average for the subcategory minus $365,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is $365,000. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The amount of revenue per individual employee of the organization is $61,000. By subcategory $185,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 203%. Estimation of the volume of revenue per company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The volume of sales transactions was 4.7%, with an average for the subcategory of 6%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 68% for the company Delcath Systems Inc. Whereas in the subcategory this level is approximately 41%. On average, shares in the subcategory are valued lower than Delcath Systems, Inc. DCTH. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Delcath Systems, Inc. DCTH, and subcategory companies. We can see that over the last 12 months the company's shares Delcath Systems Inc. showed a change of 37.1%. Against price changes in the subcategory minus 21.5%. This clearly does not indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Overall result. Minus 7.5 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory. Minus 4.7 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire market in total, we can see that the average result for the stock market in total is 0.4 points. Against the company's score of minus 7.5 points Delcath Systems Inc. Let's look at the order table, which is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all publicly made decisions by the information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free, link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis Delcath Systems Inc. Guru.Markets. Open a deal because Delcath Systems, Inc. DCTH. This is the most overvalued company in the subcategory. It should be recalled that May 17, 2024. The order was published, company ticker CADL. Information and reference system Guru. Markets, a decision has been made on this order. Close the order. The result is a profit of 52.9%. Thank you so much to the audience for watching this video and for using the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. You truly are the coolest audience in the world.